Here we go!
Hey everybody, this is LoneWolf1600 and welcome to the first episode of Mario Kart DS. I asked you guys to pick some combinations in the introduction, and now we shall continue. So, what we'll be doing on this is the 50cc, 100cc, 150cc, and the mirror. I know most people don't like to do the 50cc, but we're going to be doing all of them anyway. And at the very end, we're going to do all the missions once we have completed this project. So, without further ado, let's go into 50cc and let's get started. Today's combination comes from Sonia Carter. They want to use Toad, so hello Toad. Yeah, he's cheering and stuff. And the Gold Mantis, so if I could find the Gold Mantis, that would be nice. Where are you, Gold Mantis? I know it's Waluigi's car, there we go. Yes, I forgot to look at the stats. Our speed and acceleration are really good. The weight is I mean, it should be heavier for what it is. You know, the handling is alright, the drift is really good, or it's alright as well, and the items, not as good, but we won't be needing any items anyway. So let's go, Toad. And we got the Mushroom Cup, we got Figure 8 Circuit, Yoshi Falls, Cheep Beach, and Luigi's Mansion. Without further ado, let's get this project started. So of course, we start off with a simple track as per usual in the Mario Kart series. Unfortunately for us though, in the beginning we have no Lakitu, so we only have this. 3, 2, 1, go! Should have been charging there, but I was focused on that. So hey guys, welcome to the Mushroom Cup on 50cc. Everybody's driving very slow, but we'll get up there eventually. Okay, if you guys could stop bumping me. I guess our weight is not that good from what it told us. And it's kind of weird because we're like driving some sort of tractor. And we should be heavier. And r.o.b there throwing a red shell in front of me. Thank you so much for that, r.o.b. Now, we have two screen options here. We have this one where it shows where everybody is, like pretty close by, or we have this bottom screen. Now, what's funny about this screen is when you have the blooper, he is completely worthless when you look at that screen. But I think I'm going to have it on this screen as the lightning hits me because you guys can see where people are in the race. And I can focus more on up here. Because what I don't like about the bottom screen is it tells you what item everyone has, and I don't find that fun. Now, with Mario Kart Wii, I have a lot of memories with this game. Oh boy, back in the day, in high school, this was all I would play with. Like, I played this game a lot. It helped that it was on a handheld and it had Wi-Fi, which made things more fun. But I didn't like the Wi-Fi in this game, though. For two reasons. Number one, the most people you could have is 4 players. If 3 of those people happen to disconnect because they just gave up, because a lot of people did, the race would be over and the cup would end. Because normally what it would do is you would pick 4 stages and you would do those 4. If one of them left, people started leaving more because they were more encouraged to, because they didn't want to lose, they wanted to win. So that's a downfall. But of course with Mario Kart 7 now being a handheld as well, we don't have that issue anymore. The second issue, hackers. A lot of them. You couldn't really go online much without seeing hackers. But we have completed the first race. We have 10 points. Daisy was 0. Let's move on to the next race. Yoshi Falls, a stage we've played in Mario Kart Wii. So you know it's going to be a simple and short stage. Nice flags though. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go! There we go, got ourselves a boost there, actually paying attention. Now, even though Lakitu doesn't do the opening sequence, he shows up to say lap 2 and lap 3 and so forth. So he's not dead, folks. He's still around here. And Rob, you are bumping me, and that is very rude. I'm going to use this mushroom, get in front of you, and drift my way ahead. Now, this main concept of Mario Kart DS was drifting like this. I forget the name, what it is, but I'm sure it'll get to my mind eventually. But it's highly encouraged to drift. Because the drifts in here you can make very quickly, and you can launch it very quickly within seconds. I will be doing that a lot. Some vehicles, though, I haven't played with. Like, unlike Mario Kart Wii, I don't have much experience with other vehicles, besides the ones I use. And the one I used, you'll find out one day or another. But we're on the final lap here of Yoshi Falls. We got ourselves a good lead. I don't know why, but the map switched back to this. Let me fix that very quickly. There we go. And I think we have a blue shell coming. Maybe a red shell, but you don't affect us. Yoshi, I tried to hit you with my green shell, but it didn't work out. You know, thinking about it, I'm just going to keep it on the regular map. Because where it is on the video, it's going to be a little difficult to see. Anyway, we've got our third race, Cheep Beach. No thing that looks like a penis, thankfully. Like Double Dash. Three, two, one. Go! And didn't get a drift there. Or a boost, I should say. Not should say. Like some different language. Alright, Rob, let me get in front of you. You are a nice robot and all, but I must get in front of you. I mean, you can go ahead of me, but I got a nice red shell for you. There you go. Merry Christmas. Nice crabs everywhere. Crabs? I don't want crabs. Let's avoid you, and of course, the moment I say it, I get hit by crabs. And someone get those Cheep some water. They're dying over there. Like, look at them. They're just... Also, another thing to mention in this game. Getting a ranking of 3 stars, no matter what the CC is, can be the most annoying thing. You could be doing so well and not bumping into anything, which is going to cost me, by the way. And you will not get 3 stars. It's very difficult to do so. I've not done it so in this game. But to be fair, I have not played this game enough to use... or to get 3 stars. So maybe one day I shall do so. But for now, we're gonna just not worry about it. Because, I mean, when you are given a combination, you have to get used to said combination. And you can't expect to be the master of said combination if you have never used it. That's what my favorite thing about making you guys pick my combinations. It makes it interesting. It makes me, I guess, play in your perspective, per se. Or just another perspective that I've never done, so it's pretty great. Now we're on the final lap here. Lakitu, it's good to see you. Put down your final lap and run away, because you are scared, Lakitu. And let's go off this ramp. Nobody's going to catch up to us, because it's 50cc, but someone's going to throw a red shell at me. Rob, you keep doing this. Perhaps I should hold my items. I always got to play more defensively. And we bumped into that thing. So that sucks. Crabs, go away. You are a jerk to me. And I don't want to be your friend. That was a little weird doing that. But we gotta keep drifting here. We gotta keep drifting. Ah, that's what it's called. It's called power sliding. You want to power slide a lot in this game. I've already mentioned this, but I remembered the name. So, if for some reason you heard the earlier part of this, and you thought, oh man, I suck because I didn't remember it. Well, screw you, I remembered it. And with the blue shell finishing, we have won. I realize I have a toad emblem on my front of things, but I want to change it to a dry bones emblem. Because you can actually make your own emblem, and you can set it to what you want. Luigis Mansion we have here. It's got to be my favorite stage out of the cup for sure. Luigi's Mansion. 3, 2, 1, go! But yeah, I should have made a Dry Bones icon in the first episode because, you know, it's Lone Wolf 1600 and our icon is Dry Bones' mascot or whatnot. So we will fix that in the next episode. Take that, Rob. Take my red shell. What I love about this level, though, is that it actually has pictures of, like, the portraits that you get from Luigi's Mansion. So it's a nice thing to see. And for Luigi's Mansion at the time being an underrated game, it's a really good game. If you don't like it, or if you have not still played it, you really should. Then you will appreciate this stage. We are drifting in the mud here. Mud's gonna slow us down slightly. It just seems a lot slower on 50cc. But I mean, to be fair, guys, if you want that 3-star ranking, you gotta do it on every CC. So, if you hate 50cc, I'm sorry. But, it just has to be this way. It'll give us more suspense going up to the difficulties. Got ourselves a green shell here. Let's hold on to that. Make our way downtown, walking fast. There's a reference. And now I got copyrighted because of that reference. So let's not use references anymore. Nice bananas everywhere. I know Donkey Kong's here, so he'd be messing around with the bananas. And why shouldn't he be? He is Donkey Kong. He is the whore of bananas. And yes, something I like about this. I'm playing this on the Wii U, which is amazing, because before I didn't have no method of recording this for such a while. And it's amazing, because I can look down at my screen. My mic's in the way of the TV. TV's too close, so I can look down at the gamepad. And generally, I like looking at the gamepad more often, because it's kind of weird. After playing Mario Kart DS for so long on the actual DS, a bigger screen doesn't work well for me on this game. So, it's handy to have this at the bottom, for sure. Definitely. But we're on the final lap here of Luigi's Mansion. We're gonna drift our way through here. We got some booze here. Good thing Luigi isn't around. Well, he is, but I don't know if he's driving his vehicle. Because if he is, you guys better be running. Because the Poltergust 5000, or I probably butchered the name of that, but whatever. We're gonna call it the Poltergust 1600 or the Poltergust 69 is probably going to suck up every single one of those things. And there's my example saying, oh, look at the bottom screen when there's a blooper. But in any case, let's take a look at our final results. Daisy got 5 points and Yoshi got 2. I'm sorry, Yoshi. Your level was here, but maybe next time. Let us move on to the award ceremony. Yes, Drift. We got Peach. We got Rob. With Rob's funny arms, he's going crazy. And we're driving, we're doing some cool things. I mean, I'm just driving straight because I'm just too cool, apparently. Apparently, first place doesn't get to pull up some stylish moves. But let's take a look at our ranking. We got ourselves a 3-star, so we did it. But I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode of Mario Kart DS. Until next time, this has been Lone Wolf 1600, and I'll see you then. Bye.